Grand risings, y'all. Here we are on another adventure. Getting ready to start this solo trek here at Pinnacle Peak, just outside Buckley, Washington. It's gonna be a great day. Alright, so this is just about a 4.5 mile hike. I'm actually gonna do a loop out to the other side of the mountain and back. A unique feature about this hike is that it has about a 1,900 foot elevation gain throughout the course of this hike. So there's going to be a couple hills that I'm going to have to ascend and descend, which should make for a fun hike. This hike is already proven why it's got this challenging climb. It's considered a moderate hike. Slow and steady as we go. Finally on the single track up here. I kind of use the fire access road to get past some of the traffic at the beginning of the trail. But here we go. These beautiful switchbacks just crisscrossing through this old growth forest. Beautiful. It's only about 9:30 in the morning, so it's just quiet and beautiful out here on the trail. It feels so good to just disconnect. Alright, I have reached what I believe is the turnaround point, because this is going to wrap around the second peak and bring us back. So my first time doing this hike, so I don't know for sure, but I think we're on the right trail. Slow and steady as we go. Right here, 1.2 miles in. Look at those views. It's just a never-ending climb. You can see it. There's the fire lookout, protecting the forest. Wow, so it was only 1.8 miles to get up, and I know there's a couple loops around here, but it was a great strenuous hike on the way up. I think I'm gonna find a spot to just chill for a bit, collect my thoughts, commune with nature. Alright, now that I rested up, got my bearings, I'm actually going to make this difficult and do the full loop trail. So apparently there's 2 trails. I'm going to do the full loop. It's going to bring me back down this Magnusson side. Some dope views out here. Doing this by choice. Electing to go the Magnusson route back to the other parking lot. And it's muddy. These switchbacks on this side are no joke, though. The mud is stopped, though. That's good. That's better. Into the trees we go. Tons of moisture over here. Evidence of a landslide. That's what happens with erosion. All this water up here, people. Be safe on them trails. Back down the Magnusson Trail. It's just so magical coming down here. But also the realization I'm gonna have to climb right back up where I was already at. It's double the pain, double the fun. Perfect day for hiking. Wow, spectacular. Got a tree arbor naturally growing over the trail. It's pretty majestic. That's something you don't see every day on the trail. They got a whole deck next to the parking lot. Alright, we've arrived at the parking lot on the other side of the mountain. So, and I think there's a different trail that I could take to go up that's a little more difficult. So I'll have to go up the same trail that I just hiked down. So this is the Cal Magnusson trail. Cal Magnusson. So it appears that there's a trail here, and there's the one that I just came down. So I think I'm gonna double check with my all trails. I'm pretty sure this is one. So after that, 2.67 miles from the other side, checking out the Magnusson trail. And we're gonna head back up to the lookout, where we'll finally be able to enjoy those views. Wow, just the feel of the earth, stepping on it, so satisfying. Yeah, so this is super steep, surrounded by all these ancient trees, mycelium, still communicating to each other. Yeah, so easy when I was running down the trail saying what's up to people. This single track back here is a little different. It's a little different, but wow. That's why I think nobody goes the backside. This is like a straight climb. Muddy embankment. Damn, this is no joke. Wow, little words to describe this trail. It's beautiful. Majestic, hollow, grueling. I can hear the other trail in the distance, so I'll be intersecting again with the Pinnacle Peak Trail pretty soon to complete the double peak challenge that I made. For no good reason, just to challenge myself, I suppose. Make that outlook how much more rewarding at the end. Oh yeah, 2 paths. Which way shall I go? Just intersected trails back up to the peak. This is continuing to be grueling. Crazy architecture. Didn't even really notice that the first time. I'll try. Alright, we made it to the summit. Wow, beautiful. Hi there. The treacherous trail. Perfect. That's where I was. This is where I'm going. Right back to where I started. It's a dope lookout point. The silence. So when I first came, I went up that way to get up to the far lookout, and I came back around the backside. But that was actually after taking the Magnusson trail to the backside and going to the other parking lot. So I did the summit 2 times, but only went up to the lookout tower once. I got a nice downhill. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Alright. Making our descent back down. Just a lovely day for a hike. Just a lovely day. I took the access road last time, so I'm gonna opt for the trail this time. Pinnacle Peak, 4.5 miles so far. Beautiful, easy, plenty of rest. Nice. And the final leg of my journey. I have a little wooden footbridge here. Did not see this. Should cross over the footbridge. Cool. So that is the Pinnacle Peak hike on both sides. I did the peak twice. That was fun. So 1,900 feet of elevation gain. Ooh, my legs are gonna be feeling that. Total 4.7 miles, so this all trails was pretty accurate. I did a couple variations, but off by 1/4 of a mile, it's not bad. Get back where we started, baby. Now, if that isn't one of the most beautiful sights you've ever seen. Beautiful. Pinnacle Peak up there, baby. Thanks again for watching this episode of the Free Range Squad. Until our next adventure, pura vida.